Good morning, students. As we have completed chapter 8, application of integrals, now we'll start chapter 9, differential equations. What is the meaning of equations? What is the meaning of equations? First, we will discuss. Yes, equation means what? When you're talking about equation, what is the meaning of equation? When left hand side and right hand side, both sides are equated, then we said that this is an equation. Here we are talking about differential equation. Differential means when independent variable x, dependent variable y, and dependent variable's derivative with respect to the independent variable, these three comes in a equation, then the equation becomes a differential equation. Now after this, two terms we will study. First is order of the differential equation, order of differential equation. Second one, degree of differential equation. In the first exercise of this chapter, we'll study about order of the differential equation and degree of the differential equation. Order means how many times maximum derivative we did for the in the equation. Maximum times derivative which is done in the equation is known as the order of the differential equation, and power of that order is known as degree. Power of the order is degree, and order is what? Maximum derivative is known as the order of the differential equation. Now we can study by examples. Let's do few examples. Let's clear it first. Order of the differential equation. Highest order derivative of the dependent variable with respect to the independent variable is given in the differential equation is known as the order of the differential equation. As I told you, maximum order means maximum derivative which is done in the equation. And next one, as we can say in the equation number 7, equation number 3, maximum derivative. It means 2 times it done, it means order is 2. Maximum derivative in this case is 3. So order will be 3 in this case. Now degree. Degree means here the equation is this one. If I get the power of this, that is 1. It means degree of this differential equation is 1. Maximum derivative statement power is known as degree. Here also you can write this statement. This having power 1. So degree is 1. To study the degree of the differential equation, the key point is that the differential equation must be a polynomial equation. It means before we go to find out the degree of the differential equation, first you have to check whether it is a polynomial equation or not. If it is not a polynomial equation, you can't find the degree of the differential equation. This is an important point which you have to learn. Now here few examples are given. In the 9th, 10th and 11th, we observe that the equation 9 is a polynomial equation. Equation 10 is a polynomial equation. Degree of such differential equations can be defined. But equation 11 is not a polynomial because the derivative of the function is given in the angle form. Because here should be is s sin x, but x is not there. The derivative of the function is there. It means this is not the polynomial equation. So degree of such type of equation is not defined. Cannot be defined. Here it is written, cannot be defined. By the degree of differential equation, when it is a polynomial equation in the derivative, we mean that the highest power of the highest order derivative involved in the given differential equation. The highest power of the highest order is known as the degree. Now here, and order and degree of the differential equation always positive, right? I think this note you can learn. Now come to the example. Example number first. Find the order and degree of the given differential equations. Here the maximum order, maximum derivative done is once, only one. So order is 1 and its power is 1. So degree is also equal to 1. Degree and power of the first is 1. In the second, the order is 2. Maximum derivative is done twice. It means order is 2. Its power is 1. Its power is what? Its power is 1. So degree is 1. In the third case, e to the power y dash. This statement make the statement non-polynomial. Just read it. The highest order derivative present in the differential equation this, so its order is 3. The given differential equation is not a polynomial equation because e to the power y dash is written in the equation. This gives you what? This is not a polynomial equation. So degree is not defined. Degree is not defined. In such a way, you can find the order and degree of the given questions. Now try exercise 9.1. As you can see here in the question 4th, order is 2 and degree is 2. No, degree is not defined because this is degree is not defined. It is because the angle is written in the derivative form, and but order is 2. Okay. Now here we can see. Let's see 7th question. 3 times derivative is done. Order is 3 and degree will be 1. Okay. Like this, you can try the questions of exercise 9.1. Now, general and particular solutions of differential equations. General and particular solution of differential equations means what? Which function is, or which value of y is satisfying the given differential equation, which we have to check. Verify, here you can see, verify that the function y is equal to this is a solution of differential equation. As you can, I think in class 10th, when quadratic equation chapter you have done, in that chapter, quadratic equation, when roots are given to you, suppose x is equal to 2 is given and one quadratic equation is given to you, and check whether this x is equal to satisfy this quadratic equation or not. If that satisfied, it means x is equal to is a root of the equation, otherwise not. Same way, y is given, function is given to you and differential equation is given to you. You have to check whether this y satisfy this equation or not. If it is satisfy the equation, then it is a solution of the differential equation. Otherwise, it is not the solution of differential equation. But here it is written that verify. It means it is a solution. You have to show it. This is a solution. It means y is given to you in the equation. Second, up to second derivative, you are required to derivative and first derivative and the value of y. Here y is given to you. Find out first derivative, second derivative, and y. These 3 values you have to put in the equation. If left and right both sides are equal, then you will say that hence it is verified. Now let's see. Y is equal to e to the power minus 3x. Now its derivative is this one. Second derivative is this one. Now substitute the value of these 2 and y in the given differential equation. What you are getting? All are cancelled equal to 0, and left and right both sides are equal. 0 equal to 0 you got. So what? It is verified. Now for the second, now next example, again y is given to you. For this y, you have to check whether this y satisfy this differential equation or not. Second derivative is required. Y is given a cos x plus b sin x. Now y dash will be equal to minus a sin x plus b cos x, and y double dash will be equal to minus a cos x minus b sin x. Now put the values here in the equation. You will get left and right both sides equal. Let's see. As you put, you will get left and right sides both are equal. Hence, it is verified. The given y is a solution of differential equation. Now, few questions are given to you to do in exercise 9.2. Here is y is equal to e to the power x plus 1, and the differential equation is this one. You have to verify that this y is a solution of this differential equation. So, y dash will be equal to what? E to the power x. Y double dash equal to e to the power x. Now put it here. E to the power x minus e to the power x. Both are cancelled. 0 is equal to 0. So what? This shows that the y is equal to e to the power x plus 1 is the solution of this differential equation. Same as y's are given to you, you have to check. After substituting the value of y dash or y double dash or y in the differential equation, left and right both sides you will get same. Then you will say that hence verified. This is exercise 9.2. You have to do this exercise 9.2 now. Just you have to check whether given y is the solution of given differential equation or not. Now next is the exercise which is formation of differential equation. In the previous exercises, we have done the questions when the differential equation is given to you. After that, how to solve the given situation. Now here first you have to form the differential equation. You have to form the differential equation whose general solution is given to you. Now under the given geometrical condition, how to form the differential equation, this is a part of the next exercise. In such type of questions, we have to check whether given equation, let's see. Example number 4. What to do in such type of questions? First of all, you have to check how many arbitrary constants are given in the differential equation. Arbitrary constants are given to you, only one arbitrary constant is there. How many times you have to differentiate the given curve equation? It depends on the number of arbitrary constants. If number of arbitrary constants are only 1, then you have to differentiate the given equation once. If arbitrary constants are 2, it means you have to differentiate the given equation in 2 times. And if arbitrary constants are 3, then you have to differentiate 3 times. Our target is to eliminate that arbitrary constant. It means to eliminate the arbitrary constant, you have to differentiate the given equation of the curve or given equation of the function. Here the equation of the curve is y is equal to mx. Y is equal to mx is the equation. Only one arbitrary constant is there. It means after differentiating once this equation, you will get the value of m, and put that value of m in the equation, you will get the differential equation. Now y is equal to mx, differentiate it, dy upon dx is equal to m. Now you got the value of m, put that value in the equation. This is y is equal to m, you have put here to dy upon dx, x. So differential equation will be x dy upon dx minus y is equal to 0. This is the differential equation. If the 2 arbitrary constants are given to you, then you have to find out the values of those 2 arbitrary constants by differentiating the given curve equation 2 times. Here the example number 5. Form the differential equation representing the family of curves y is equal to a into sine x plus b. A and b are arbitrary constants. I mean, 2 arbitrary constants are there. It means you have to differentiate 2 times the given equation. Now y is equal to this, derivative of y this one, second derivative this one. Now you have to find out the value of a and b. Sometimes it is very difficult to find out the values of a and b. You can direct substitute the value, or you can direct substitute 1, 2 and 3, then you will get the direct value of differential equation. Here you can see here that this is the value of y. You can see here a sine x plus b, this is y. It means you can put the value here, this is y. So shift to the left hand side, you are getting d square y upon dx square plus y is equal to 0. This will give you the differential equation. It means what? Many times you have not to solve the equations, yet you have to substitute the value from y or from dy upon dx or from second derivative. Then you can get the differential equation. This is a second way to do the questions. Now come to the example number 6. Form the differential equation representing the family of ellipse having foci on the x-axis. It means we are talking about the horizontal ellipse. This is drawn horizontal ellipse because foci is on a x-axis and center at the horizon. Now, what is the equation of the ellipse? You must know in such type of questions. X square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equal to 1. Now, a and b are the arbitrary constants. It means two arbitrary constants are there. It means twice you have to differentiate the equation, or 2 times. And you can find the differential equation. Now, first differentiate it. That is 2x upon a square plus 2y upon b square dy, because y is not x, dy upon dx equal to 0 is the first derivative. Now first, before we go for the second derivative, we have to arrange it such that the constant terms are in the right hand side and other terms, variable terms, should be in a left hand side. So it becomes easy to do the question. When you differentiate the function second time, this statement automatically vanish. You can say it comes 0 because derivative of the constant term will be equal to 0. So differentiate the function. After arranging the statement, this one, all the constant terms shifted to the right hand side. So after differentiation, you will get the 0. Now this is u into v, apply u into v, and you will get the differential equation. U into v, you can apply u and v is second derivative. First derivative becomes second derivative. Now second v is as it is, u's derivative by taking u upon v function. Apply this and simplify it. You will get the differential equation where x, y and the dy upon dx terms are there. Now example number 7. You must know the geometrical conditions which are given in the question. Here again the geometrical condition is given. Form the differential equation of the family of circles touching the x-axis at the horizon. Now what type of circles and what type of the foci you will get? If focus is on a y-axis, it means x is 0 and y is some point. So center will be 0, a and radius will be a. So equation of circle is what? X minus s square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. Here h and k becomes 0, a and radius is a. So put the values. This become x square plus y minus a whole square is equal to a square, and simplify it. X square plus y square plus a square minus 2ay and is equal to a square cancelled. You will get x square plus y square is equal to 2ay. Now one arbitrary constant is there. You have to find out the value of a and put that value in the equation. This one. Now after differentiating, this is the equation you got. Now differentiate the statement 2x, 2y dy upon dx, 2a into dy upon dx. From here get the value of a. Now this is the value of a. This is the value of a. Put this value of a in the curve equation. Put that value, let it x square plus y square is equal to 2ay. A is this one. Put this a here and now simplify it. Our target to differentiate the function means you have to find out the values of arbitrary constants. Get the arbitrary constant values and put that values in the given equations, given curve equations. Now form the differential equation representing the family of parabola having vertex at origin axis along positive direction of x-axis. Now what type of parabola you will got? If you are having vertex at origin and axis along positive direction of x-axis, it means y square is equal to 4ax. Now only one arbitrary constant is there. Differentiate it once and get the value of a, put that value in the equation. Yes, here is the value. Now simplify it. Here's the value of a. Put the value of a here. You can put direct 4a. The value is this one, and this is a differential equation, required differential equation. Now this is the way to form the differential equation. Just you have to check how many arbitrary constants are given in the given curve equation. Do differentiation so many times as the arbitrary constants are given to you. If these are 2, then you have to differentiate 2 times. If these are 1, then the differentiation will take place only once. This is a way to get the value of arbitrary constant. Put that value in the given curve equation. Now here is the exercise 9.3. Now do the questions of exercise 9.1, 9.2 and 9.3. Now after doing these exercises, we will do the exercises 9.4, in which we will do solution of differential equations by using the 2 methods. First method, variable separable method. Second is the method for the homogeneous equations. 2 types of solution we will do in the next video. Till then, you have to do the exercises 9.1, 9.2 and 9.3. Thank you. Have a nice day.